Good afternoon, everyone. Today's the 11th of July, around about 12:30 p.m. now in the UK. Now, I'm going to show you guys a treat I took yesterday. It was a little bit of a annoying treat just because price did not really move and give me what I want, but still came up with a very small profit, like a break-even trade. Let's put it that way. Okay, so small profit of 0.35%. So it's still better than losing money. So anyway, so price went up, came back down and obviously, we I was waiting for price to actually go further down just because there is fair value gap right there, but it kind of touched it on this candle. So if I were to draw it, but this is a 5 minutes fair value gap. I'm pretty sure I had another higher time frame fair value gap. No, it did not. So I think if we go up to a higher time frame, hold on, let me just draw it a bit more precise. Yeah, just there about. But anyway, so I'm just going to delete this. So it came down, it did a zone, went up again and did a double bottom. It took this liquidity out on this, okay, and went right back up. So obviously it formed a double bottom, and I was waiting for the break of the neck to take it up. All right, and so I went in somewhere around this area here, this candle, I think, at the close of um at this one. I would have thought this is where I entered roughly. Yeah, guys, so this is my entry, and then I waited and waited the whole day. It was just literally teetering, but I was super confident it was going to go up. Like you can see my marking, I did draw this trend line here. So you can see it was respecting the trend line and it was doing an upward movement, even though it was kind of ranging. So I knew there was going to be a bullish candle coming up. Wouldn't know when, but I was pretty sure it was bullish. But anyway, um, so this happened right around about 9 p.m. in the UK time. So I was like, in fact, I was considering leaving this trade for the night, just leave it as a swing trade. But then personally for US30, I don't really like doing overnight trades. But you did see price did push up right here to the zone and tagged. So again, I might have again come up with a break even on this trade just because my target was 1.5 risk to reward ratio, and I would not have hit it. And so therefore I would have kind of, yeah, I would have come out break even. That's where I would have put my stop loss anyway. So but anyway, so you can see this range happened, and this was during um Asian yesterday, like last night. So it price what it did for New York, it's literally came out, took, and it just continued tanking. So it wouldn't really consider this a liquidity sweep as far as I'm concerned. Price was just really bearish and it went all the way down. Okay, so it did not respect the liquidity sweeps, it just zoomed past it. So yeah, so this was a trade that I took. As far as where I am with in terms of today, personally, I do think we are bullish still. Like, okay, hold on, let's just go up to a higher time frame and see. Can I just delete all of this so that we get less messy? Bear with me, guys. I am actually just gonna delete all of these drawings so that we have a very clean chart, just so that we can see things a little bit more neater and hopefully don't overlook anything that might change the bias of what we are actually looking for. Okay, so I am going to start with, let's start with daily because we did have a look at weekly yesterday, didn't we? So weekly candle would not have formed anyway. So like I said, on a weekly, to me, this is just like a range, so I'm not even going to bother with it right now. So you can see a double bottom and you can see price actually sweep liquidity. Let's just say yes, it swept. Do you guys know how to see lows if you don't precisely, if you can't see just because of the wicks? This may not constitute a close, will not constitute a close to the change of direction because there was no close the swing low or below the swing low wick. However, I want to see the low. If you guys, if you hover the candle, you can see right at the top here, right? You got the open, high, low, and the close amounts. So if you just hover the candle you want, it will give you the exact figures. So on the low of this is 3362303. I'm gonna see. So yeah, so this obviously did a liquidity sweep, right? You can it's actually pretty obvious. Like, come on, right? We actually see that. Okay. So the low for this candle right here is 33616. All right, guys. But anyway, so I do think price is gonna go up. I really do think so. So for me, I do think we are really bullish because it's not giving me any change of direction to the downside at all. It hasn't broken structure here, guys. For price to actually say that we are on a downtrend, it has to break structure at one of the higher time frames. And if you actually see all of this, we are feeling like we are going up. It's respecting that. So you can actually draw this as support resistance line, and it literally is respecting that and just going up at the moment. So for me, on the higher time frames, I do not see a break of structure to the downside at all. So really, I am bullish in that sense. And you can see on a 4 hour, we had a rejection of this 200 moving average, and we are on the upside. Okay, so you can see this was a nice zone here, right here. So it would be good to see on a 4 hour structure, it breaks above this high for us to really know that price is going to go up. Okay, so it's another hour and a half, which is just on time for New York opens. I would like to see this candle move up a bit more and close above this week. And I'm really bullish on this, really. So let's see where we get with this. So like I said, if you guys are going to take uh, what do you call that? Bullish buys. I mean, going to take buys. Just wait for the right entry. Whichever method or whichever strategy you guys use, watch your risk management, and then you can really see that it's extremely bullish. So we'll just see. I'm looking for buys, guys, but obviously I do want to see my 4 hour candle close above this week. That will be the best. And obviously we might have a retracement down because we probably would have a zone or a fair value gap. Let me see. Okay, so I will wait for the candle to close and I would see whether there's any zones that I can possibly find and wait for price to retrace or look for a liquidity like a 50% fit retracement and see. But however, look at this 1 hour, guys. I just want you guys to kind of bear in mind, look at the 1 hour range here that we have. This is a point of interest here. Price failed to actually break higher than this point. Okay, and again, price is trying. So we just have to wait for a price to break higher for us to know that because on a 1 hour, look at this, we actually, I'm just going to, okay, I am going to, you can see we are a nice buy on the hour, right? So, however, I do want to see price close above just so that, you know, we are definitively sure that we are looking to go bullish. And like I said, my target is way up, guys, to take this high out. So I would really want to see price rally up to the 34,600 mark. All right, guys. So that's my analysis for US30. Just be patient and wait for candle close on a 4 hour before deciding what to do because literally you could have a bearish candle break through this red line and drop all the way down. So it's bullish on the higher time frames, but we need to make sure we see a candle close because it's kind of teetering here and it's rejected this very strong uh, resistance line here. So I do want it to break through the resistance lines and close. So on a 4 hour, I literally would draw a horizontal line right there. Right. So if you can see prices come back, just to be a little, yeah, prices come back and hit. Oh gosh. Can you see this? Like you can see the points of touch many times over. It broke through. We did get a bullish momentum, right? So I want to see price break through that and close above. And then I'm really bullish. I'm just going to take that thing up. But somehow it's just not giving me the bullish vibe at the moment on the 8 hour as well. So it'll be interesting to see where we get a candle close. And we'll take it from there. So if this doesn't close above, we can see that it is resisting this point here, 34020 point. And so therefore then I might be looking to see if I probably price is not ready to push up. And we might get a shot like all the way up to the trend line. So that's not much really. We'll see. All right, guys. So just be patient. Wait for New York Open see whether any liquidity sweeps are being done and look for the buyers at that point. But wait for candle closes on the higher time frame before deciding. Right now, we still got hour and a half. It's not really pushing up at the moment. So does not necessarily see on a 1 hour we are teetering on the 200 range. So for me, it's a very crucial area not to just blindly go by and saying that we are bullish, even though overall on a higher time frame we are, but price might not be ready on a lower time frame to really go bullish. So you might actually even be able to catch some nice sells to see what comes along and what opportunity, what market opportunity the market presents you, and then take it as you go along. All right, guys. So safe trading and see you guys tomorrow with another video.